Okay. 8:10 is the time. It's AM 650 KGAB Radio. My name is Glenn Woods. Thanks for joining me. Roxanne is in the studio with me today from Living Well Family Chiropractic.
Hello.
And I'm proud to tell you that I'm 15 pounds down.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah,
Good work.
This is what we were talking about during the course of the news break and so on, that I just one day looked down and I couldn't see my toes.
Yes, yeah.
And I thought,
That
what
happens.
happened here?
Right.
Because I was always thin as a rail, and then I realized I was just eating too much and not moving enough. So I did the opposite of that, and I'm doing fine.
Okay.
But I'm a pretty disciplined guy. So for me, that was just easy. I was showing you what I eat all day here.
Right.
I got strawberries, banana, and I got some whole wheat crackers going over here.
Okay.
And that's it. That's what I eat up until noon.
Okay.
But some people can't do that. They just, I'm sorry, they lack the discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where you come in.
Yes, so that's a big part of, I want to talk about our program at Living Well Family Chiropractic called MetaLife. A big part of the program is it's accountability driven, and the program itself is, we structure it first as a 12-week long program, but it can be longer than that. But a big part of it is the accountability, weekly check-ins. You log every amount of food that you eat every day, every meal, your energy, your mood, your pain throughout the day. We have weekly check-ins. We have constant communication just to make sure that you're staying on track, because that's a big part of a lot of this, and what a lot of people have come in saying that they've tried other weight loss things and maybe they did lose weight, but then they gained it all right back. So it's a huge part of just being able to be accountable, and that's what I'm here for.
A big part of it, I found this out with working out. One day someone said, go to the bookstore, get a workout book.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, give it a try. And I found out, boy, it helped immensely, because I can see and track what I'm doing. So rather than just showing up and doing whatever and not doing it right, not doing enough, is something I can track it. Same thing goes with eating. Most of the time, people will get overweight because they're not keeping track of what they're consuming during the day.
Right. You'd be amazed at how much more mindful you are when you eat, when you are tracking it. And that's why our program, you have a food journal and an app now that you can track your food, you track your exercise, you track everything. And when you really see what you're putting in your body, it makes you more mindful of what you're doing. So it's not just a quick, I'm going to go grab this fast food. It's you want to think about it. And then when you have to be held accountable for why you put that in your body, you make smarter choices. So that's really a big part of it.
What's on the menu?
Well, so it's customized for everybody, but we do talk about really getting back to basics. A lot of greens, a lot of low carb. You can have carbs in some of those vegetables, or somewhere they do have higher carbs, but not no wheat, no dairy, no sugar.
Some people, now this is an interesting discussion that I hear, because there's the no carb crowd, and then there's the high carb crowd that says, no, you want a high carb diet if you want to lose the weight. So who's winning that battle? Who's right, or does it depend on the person?
Well, so we really are able to customize the program for you. Our the foods that you eat are set in the program, but how much you can consume of these foods are based on what we find out with your basal metabolic rate, and we find that by you do a body composition scan, and you get a printout of your reports, and based on that basal metabolic rate, lets you know how many units of each food, proteins, fats, and carbs you can consume and be on the right track. So that's where we're able to really track that and make sure that you're getting carbs, but in a healthy way still, and what your body can contain.
I didn't know there was going to be math.
It's pretty easy math, though, and that's why there's an app. It all helps it for you.
Oh, there's an app for this?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, we just have an app for it, so that makes it really nice. And then I'm able to communicate with everybody that's in the program when I'm not seeing them, but I can constantly be tracking their food and making sure that if they're having a rough day, I'm there, and we can.
That was my next question. You ever find some people that they're doing really well, but then they sort of backslide a little bit, and they feel just enormously guilty about it, and they just want to quit out of embarrassment?
Well, so far I haven't. Everybody that's in the program right now has been phenomenal, and they have been tempted or had a rough day, they communicate it with me, and we've been able to work through it. So there's been no cheating. So we really encourage that with this program to be as disciplined as you can, because if you do cheat, you lose 3 to 5 days of your progress, and we don't want to get backslide. So we understand that there's temptation, and we just need to. It's a kind of more of a mind game of just realizing how strong you can be and not give in to temptation when it's around. So a lot of this is just kind of thinking differently about our food.
What about when people get done with your program and then they're away from you now, and they're out in the real world?
Yeah.
They might keep it up for a while, but it's easy to fall back into those old habits.
Right. Well, part of the program, one, is to really educate you so you feel more empowered, know that you can do this on your own. But another part of it is there is an extended portion of the program where it's not as intense. You don't have to do weekly check-ins or anything, but it's still some accountability, so you can always come back to me.
This is Glenn, who's on the phone with us. Oh, and I think I lost him. Okay, I thought I had a question.
Oh,
All right, where do people get a hold of you? Where do they take on this program?
So you want to look on our website. It's just CheyenneWeightLoss.com. And Dr. Marley and I are doing a Facebook Live tomorrow night at 6:15 on our Facebook, which is Cheyenne Weight Loss -MetaLife. So go like that page, and you'll be able to see our live and see all of our videos.
Yeah, okay. And if they want to join up with the program, same thing?
Yes, go to the website, and you can book a consultation through there.
Boom, start right there. Hey,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
It's AM 650, KJV Radio. Yeah, it may not have been for you. Sometimes they call and go.